Alright, everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. I actually hadn't intended on, leaving in and me playing through Mount Bristle, but I'll admit I forgot. I had forgotten that I had this, visit to Mount Bristle going on, so, oh well. Shouldn't be very long, though. Yes, Reviver Seed. I was sitting here because I can't. I don't. Max 6 won't do anything for me right now, would it? Not really, but at the same time. I really can't wait until my treasure bag size increases again, so I don't have to deal with this problem so often. I want to have orange berries. I want to keep those plain seeds. I want as many reviver seeds as possible, which is why I'm picking this one up. Escape orb? I have more escape orbs. I want to always have one on me. Max 6, there it is. Group. Alright, so this is just gonna be another little vanilla run then, I guess. Of, this place. Wait, has Garn learned? I keep forgetting what Garn has learned. Check here. He's learned Brick Tough, which I believe is the last thing I learned. No, I got Type Advantage Master, which he does not have, right? Yeah. Meaning this Garn. Yay! Oh, he learned stuff. Cool. Second Chance, making gummies to myself again too. So, I'm not sure if I said this before or not, but it seems like I'm probably going to end up keeping, what? Big Apple? It seems like I'm probably going to end up keeping Matt and, Caprica with me the entire time, even though I had considered them expendable previously. As... I think I already have a match up. As, actually, let's look at that. Yeah. Speaking of... as I explained after the whole, what was it? I don't remember what it's called. Poppin', I think, incident. 4-5, retrieve the stolen item. I don't remember what that is. Is there supposed to be an outlaw here or something? Or something? But after the whole, poppin'... I can't remember what it's called. Whatever. After that whole incident, I kind of realized it's best to just stick with the Pokemon that got early in the game that are only, yeah, sure, and you're female. That are only a couple levels lower than me instead of, say, 10 levels lower than me, or rather, 6 or 7 levels lower than I am. So I'm just going to keep Matt and Caprica with me at all times and have them level as I do. Because otherwise they're always going to have that level gap. It's only going to get wider the more I neglect Matt and Caprica. I'm always going to have that level gap between me and whatever I can recruit, so... To keep my team members as high level as possible in relation to me, or just high level as possible in general, I want to keep Matt and Caprica. However, I'm probably still not going to give gummies to them. That's what this whole thing with me bringing up this subject was about. I don't really plan on giving them gummies anyhow. I plan on just... they're all the same IQ group, I think. I think they're both in the same IQ group as Garn and I. So it wouldn't even really be as much of a benefit. And most of the IQ abilities that I'm getting in this group are actually abilities that are per Pokemon, so things like knowing the map, the instant you go onto a floor, which would affect the entire party. But even still, I just prefer to kind of have me and Garn as the relative tanks, which also means that I won't suffer too much, or at least I won't well, yeah, I'll suffer less if I decide that it's necessary to switch out Garn or Caprica for one visit or two to whatever dungeon, or maybe even permanently. I still consider them expendable, even though it seems strategically best to always keep them with me. Anyhow, somebody name Nidorina. Leah. Yay, or something. Tyson back. Poliwag. Group. Well, I don't really plan on swapping anything out, so I guess I'll just eat this thing. Nom. I'm not sure about that whole stolen item deal. And I wasn't told what that item... I was probably told what that item it was beforehand, like in the guild, but... Or berry. Wait a minute, I don't remember this thing being here though. Ouch. And it did a lot more damage than usual too, so that leads me to believe that it's the outlaw before. Okay, I need to get into a more strategic position, and holy crap, that kind of hurt. I do need to get into a more strategic position though. Let's introduce everyone into the room. So if I was to... Let's go here. Oh god. Garn's having the same problem that I am. Okay, so let's look at the log again. No. I don't remember what... There we go. 44, yeah, see, that could definitely do things. That could definitely take out Mirror Guard in one return. But what would I even do about that is the question here. Grid. The grid is a nice thing to be able to look at. So, now there's a question about it's even going to use Bumblebee again. And if I'm going to move up to it, which I want to, it's going to land another hit on me, surely, which will actually use up Reviver Seed. Looks like I'm going to end up using Reviver Seed here anyhow, so I'm not sure. Let's go here. Can't hit me right here for a moment. Oh, just uses a normal attack. Cool. Alright, let's heal Garn. I like how he's actually at 19, and that's inserted critical now. And... I can't have Matt pick up that one. No, I can't look on ground. Look on Matt's ground from here. That sucks. Oh well. Armberry, give to Garn. Is that gonna use up a turn for him? No, it's not. Boom! Yes! Ah, there we go. Decoy Orb. Ah, so I actually had to figure out who was who. I figured that Sorcerer was the outlaw, but still. I would not. I want my Oranberry back, though. I guess I might just kind of have to deal without that. Oh well. Since I have that other item added to my inventory now. Yeah, that's... I want someone to get up close so that would happen. Of course, Garn has both the type advantage and the charge, so... Just the instant he got up close, one-shot them. See, why does Garn seem to have smart AI, whereas Hoppip, that's what it is, I think. Hoppip and Matt are just dumbasses. Boop. Boop. I love the music. I love the music that you get for different types of Outlaws. It's really nice. Music in this game is... I didn't think that I would really care for the music of any DS game, other than The World's View, because I love that game soundtrack. But I actually ended up liking this soundtrack a lot more than I expected. That much, and that just being, I actually liked it to the point of it being notable. I didn't expect it to be notable at all. Darn it. Now it's fleeing, apparently. What? That's possible? Oh, bloody hell. Does it actually count as, like, them always getting away, or actually, like, staying away? Go die. That sucks if so. That means if the stairs are actually in the same room, then... Well, it's once they get the flea effect, though, I think, that they'll do that. I don't think... I'm not sure if it's because of the flea effect or not that the Doduo was able to use the stairs. Since they had shown the little flea effect right before they went away. I kind of expect them to always be able to use the stairs, because they're running away from you. At the same time, Flea is running away from you as well, so I'm not sure. Anyhow... That works too. I was just gonna wait for it to move somewhere I could kill it, but okay. So I'm not gonna find it on the next floor? You suck. Let's go to Shallows. My computer's getting hot. Just last night my cooling fan broke. All the blades broke off. And it's kind of loud now, and it also vibrates in a way that I don't really want my computer to be vibrated. So I'm not using it, but I'm not sure at the same time whether it'll be a good idea. And in fact, since this is originally not going to be kept in anyways, I'm just gonna save state right here. And if my computer dies, I'll just... Dude, stop running away! If my computer overheats, I'll just load back and not keep this stuff in, since I'm pretty sure that all the whole recording will be lost if my computer overheats. But, oh, whatever. I'll probably go upstairs and get my cooling pad later, actually, after I finish this episode, or at the very least, I'll give my computer some time to cool off. Anyhow, that's not particularly related to the game now, is it? I want to pick you up. Wait. That's too fun. And as kind of like non-practical as that is, because it doesn't do as much damage to kill anything, so much levels! Why is Gar getting so many levels lately? It feels like he's leveling up a lot. I'm not complaining, but man. Killing so much stuff. I don't even have like this episode, I'm already kind of worrying about computer overheating. You know what, one moment actually, I'm gonna go get that. Okay, in case I forget to cut that out, I apologize greatly for the sound of me dropping my dropping my headset on the floor. That was another worry of mine. The cooling pad's kind of loud now because the blade broke off. Anyhow. So what now? What do we do here? Scoop Paris, which is on the next floor actually. Oh, I thought that was Caprica for a moment. You suck. Man, my computer's vibrating in a way that I really don't think it should be vibrating. We're just gonna sit here. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear the fan itself or not, but here's a good chance you might be able to hear the kind of like half rumbling of the computer at the same time. So I'm just gonna kind of like use it for a little bit, then not use the cooling pad for a little bit, then not use it. Anyhow, I'm sure you guys would prefer that I stay at least somewhat on topic. I'll just keep those types of things in my head and deal with it later. I'll let my computer cool off after I finish this recording. After I finish recording this episode, Revisor Seed. So I actually looked up what the Revisor Seed does. It's actually effectively a plain seed, so I kind of want to have it so I can get a chance of increasing my HP, but oh well. But I don't have any more room for stuff, and I know it's a 1 to 2 HP boost, which I already have a couple of items for, so oh well. But so what the Revisor Seed does is, it doesn't actually do anything, it acts as a plain seed, but you get a pretty amusing message if you faint while holding it. I'm not sure if it'll take priority over other Reviver Seeds, though. I'll just let you figure out on your own what the Revisor Seed message is, though. If you should you faint with one. Dead ends. So, more and more dead ends everywhere in each dungeon. It all gets so much more frustrating the further you get into the game. I don't think I'm that far into the game yet either. So that doesn't give me high hopes. Or, I can hope, but it doesn't give me high expectations. Alright, so here, what do I have to find here? Just have to rescue someone. I'm just gonna do that and get out of here. Whatever, I guess. I don't need the apple either. Oh, hi. Uh-huh. Yay! I keep wondering if you can hear the cooling pad, because I can definitely hear it. I was using a cooling pad before when I was recording, in all the previous episodes I recorded, but it wasn't this loud. Of course, I'll just keep noticing it if I keep mentioning it. Hoppip, I don't like your kind anymore. Oh yeah, actually no, I wasn't going to finish this off screen, because story stuff is going to happen after I finished that trip to Bristle, so never mind the whole keeping stuff off screen thing. Why do I get another special band? Or how much those things sell for? Yay. Gimme. Whoa! Wigglytuff, bouncing an apple. Oh hey, we get food tonight. Yay. That's a good thing. The next morning... Oh, but what's going to happen today with Chatot? Lag! Alright. Just a little bit of morning slowness. Imagining Team Skull saying hooray, like, that's kind of amusing. Maybe I'll get a decent bonus if I do things well. Alright. Wow. It's not is that a Porygon? I don't think so. It's not. Move slowly. Alright, I wasn't sure about that at all. I was sure it wasn't Porygon at least. I knew it wasn't Lucario. I know. I kind of made evident I'm not completely sure what Lucario's footprint is. But I know it doesn't look like that. I know like Lucario's enough to know that isn't. So, I'm not sure what that would be. Yay. That was just kind of a wild guess, somewhat. Not a wild guess, but still. Honestly, that's Venusaur. I'm not going for tons of points or anything. Either. Maybe it's the one with the word munch in the name. I was sure if it was Venusaur or Munchlax in that case. I don't think that's Gallade. Woo! Probably the crow for the Talon-like one. It feels much longer than it really is. I don't know why that is. Would that be a Luxray? I don't know that. Oh, yeah, Luxray then. I know Luxray have very, well, quote, very good eyesight to the point of being able to see through things, so. Whoa, what bonus do I get? The last one was pretty darn good. An honest day. It still amuses me when he says that. It sounds so underhanded. Fanfare! Who the hell is clapping? Oh, yay. We? Well, yeah, I guess Gar can participate too. Special. Eh. Eh. Yay! Oh, screw that. Won't care about most of the stuff I got, but alright. One moment. Not sure if that made a sound or not on the mic, but my headset had an itch under my ear. Alright, story stuff. Let's happen. Next morning. It's morning. I'm gonna have to look at all the stuff in storage sometime soon. Onwards! Why am I not only list off the first 3? There are like 10. Why does everybody else have, like, something to do? Why does everyone else know what to do, except we have to be told by Chatot? Oh, really? I expected something exciting to happen. Anyhow. So it turns out, it seems that, Sentry Duty is apparently not going to be... It seems like Sentry Duty is not going to be a minigame you can just do whenever you want. Given that, from what I can tell you, the rewards that you get each time are actually predetermined. It's kind of weird. Oh, I should put, members... I should add Brika back to my... Ding ding. Then give the thing back to her. I can actually give her another defense scarf. Alright, so I have job stuff to do today. Let's see what we have on these different boards. Lots of stuff. Ooh, Apple Woods. And among friends. That description doesn't sound like something I'd want to deal with, especially with an A rank. So I'm gonna not deal with that right now, actually. As much as A rank job appeals to me. Oh, what, job list? Oh. I might keep that on there in case I end up going to Mount Bristle. Found their hideout. Clan, that implies monster house, it seems. Which I may not want to do. Yeah, it looks like the rewards too, though. For these various things. And that just gives me money. Of course, it gives me some points as well. But... Waterfall Cave... Well, there's only one thing about Bristle. We're moving on to Waterfall Cave at this point. Find a thing, find a thing, find a thing. So, what stuff was at Waterfall Cave here? Nothing. I don't know what to do. I get 45 total from Beach Cave. I get 50 total from, 30 plus... I get 60 total from Mount Bristle. At the same time, that might be kind of a boring go, but... Then Waterfall Cave, I don't really want to do Waterfall Cave stuff, because... That's only 4 or 5 in random. But I don't want to have to take more stuff out of my inventory for it. Or my inventory room. Because that's always a pain. I could prepare beforehand. No, it would still be a problem because I'd still find objects I don't want to part with. How much do I get total from that? 20, so... Alright, so I get 70 from that then. Oh, there's another from Mount Bristle. So that's another 20 actually, so that's max of 80 from Mount Bristle actually. Good job. I have to get up to the 9th floor, which I'd rather not go all the way up to there, but oh well. That's how things will work out, then that's how things will work out. Let's go back here, actually. We can finally use our playing seeds, I'm guessing. Yes, we can. Thank you. Since they were closed last time. Yeah, anyways, playing seed. has the higher HP actually? Team. Mine's 87. Garn's is 88. I'm about to level up, but still. So let's give this to myself. Yeah, use plain seeds for myself until I get a boost, and the next will be for Garn. Alright, nothing from that then. Plain seed. And nah. Wait, I did not mean to do that. Harder than it should be. Nice, another plant seed. Me! I suppose at some point it probably would be a good idea to actually... Oh, yeah. Give some kind of tea. Give some kind of buffs to Caprica and Matt just so that they don't hold us back. Like everyone else seems to. But so far that hasn't really been a problem for the most part because Matt's getting better, and then Caprica I've never had a problem with, so I'm not sure. Alright, so... Bank. Did not mean to do that. Well, for now that would be fine actually, since I'm not going to do anything, or since there aren't any shops in Mount Bristle, and that's where I'm going. I went to Mount Bristle a bit too many times for you guys to be interested anymore, I think. Unfortunately. Mock Orb, Drought, and then... Oh, that's actually darn cool. That is cool. I won't ever end up using the inventory space to keep it with me though, so this won't be worth it. Violet seed. Apple. Gummy. Overpriced gummy. X6er, which I'd rather not pay that much for. Storage! Darn it. Would I want to destroy any of this stuff? No, I wouldn't. I have a lot of reviver seeds. I have 5 reviver seeds. Right, so apple. I can do without a third max elixir for now. Chester orb, other orbs, stuff, Sky Gummy. And I want to have the defense scarf. Instead of the person man, I want to give a defense scarf to, So who's holding what right now? Matt has a defense scarf, yeah. Caprica, I think I might want to give the defense scarf as well. Or even Garn. And I'll keep with that. What? No, actually, let's keep it the way it is, and get the defense scarf back. How much inventory space do I have left? 2. Alright. Dog Trio, what have you to say today? Not really saying the same thing as last time. 2 days have passed, man. It's kind of disappointing. I always look forward to what they say for some reason. Anyhow, it's not time to end up the episode, so I'm just gonna head on over to Mount Bristle and do what I can before we have to do anything about that. Make sure I have all the jobs accepted, actually. Alright, just 3 things. Actually, I'm gonna go to menu game. And we're getting closer, at least, to the next rank. I kind of want to grind and become over-leveled. I definitely grind a lot in this game, actually, if it wasn't a Let's Play, but I'm a bit more hesitant with it like this. Given that it's probably more entertaining for me to not be over-leveled. I'm kind of hesitant. You jerk. You... How? 3 attacks without damage. That's dumb. So, where's our first thing up here? Yeah, 5. Need to make sure I don't accidentally eat that gummy, which I very well might, too. I like how if you find the gummy and end up eating it, or find the item you need to pick up and end up using it up somehow, yet you just lose the job. It makes sense, of course, but... Whoops. Should have used bite. Whoa! Reviver Seed! You cannot have too many Reviver Seeds. In all seriousness, it's a pretty vital thing to have, to the point where I would say that there's almost no point at which any amount of Reviver Seeds would be considered too many by me. Ouch. And you! Oh man. Caprica's actually higher level than I had realized. Didn't know that Caprica was 2 levels higher than Matt. I do want Matt to catch up. At the same time, that would mean that Caprica would have to lose out on some levels, which I don't want to happen. So I guess I'm gonna try to keep the level gap as it is right now. All right. Yeah, I meant to check what the next. Oh, well, thank you, Caprica. I meant to check what my next IQ value would be, actually, but alas, I did not do such a thing. I had the opportunity. By the way... No! It's next level 481. How much did Garn's next level? Actually, I'm gonna end the episode here, too. A lot. Alright, so that's gonna be it for this episode. Let's play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. In the next episode, we will continue on a little bit further and do whatever story stuff there is to do. Which there surely will be something at this one, I'm quite sure of it. Boom! Wake up! Bitch! See ya!